Good morning, everybody. It is the day after Christmas. I hope you had a wonderful holiday and were able to see people and enjoy your time and be grateful for what you do have, even though things are maybe not exactly as we would like. So today we are going to finish our 4-part series on the 4 agreements. And before we get too far into this, I also wanted to tell you, if you watch this and meditate with these videos and you are interested in purchasing or winning the 4 Agreements book, I would like to give one away. And so what I'd like you to do is go ahead and comment on underneath the YouTube video itself on YouTube on my channel. And if you comment that you are interested in winning or whatever, any comments, I will put your name into a little bin or something. I don't know, I'll figure that out when we get there. And we will be drawing, I will be drawing a name, and I will send you a book, the 4 Agreements, on Saturday next week. Oh my goodness, that'll be the first day of 2021. Yay! So today's particular last chapter is agreement number 4, which kind of binds them all together. It is always do your best. I'll read a small portion of that. Your best is going to change from moment to moment. It will be different when you are tired as opposed to well rested. Under any circumstance, simply do your best, and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. Sounds easy, doesn't it? The most important agreements that we will ever make are going to be the ones that we make with ourselves. And by doing your best, those habits of, as we go into the backwards sort of into the others, that by doing your best, which is your 4th agreement, your habits of misusing your word, taking things personally, and making assumptions will become weaker, less frequent, but don't expect that you will always be able to perfect and do these things to perfection, right? We are meant to fail from time to time, and that is how we learn and how we become better. What's the word I'm looking for? As we go through and want to improve ourselves and our being, you have to have some failures. So when you maybe don't do your best on a day and you recognize that, the beautiful thing about the 4 agreements is that you just start again the next day or the next minute or the next hour. That is life. You always have another chance to do better. But doing better and always doing your best does not mean that you're supposed to push yourself to a limit that is so far above. You need to be, you need to acknowledge and accept where you are on any particular day and do your best with those limitations, and that's exactly what we're looking for. We don't want to overwork ourselves. We don't want to over prepare for holidays or parties or whatever. I know that that's something that I do. I get this crazy list of all these things that I need to get done because we're gonna have 3 people here for Christmas, right? And I will tell you, my husband brought me down a notch and said, listen, You're gonna get yourself so stressed out, and then you get crabby, and then things don't work out, and then you get even more upset. So let's do this. He said, you know, I know you want to have all these trays of food, and instead of putting the work in, spend a little extra money and have somebody else have them done for you at the grocery store, pick them up and done. All you have to do is get them, which is also something he can do, which takes some of that pressure off of me. So there are definitely ways to simplify things, and yet still then you're giving more attention, more of your ability towards the things that really matter, which is not a tray of cheese and meat, for God's sake, right? It's amazing the things that we do to ourselves. So we're just going to, as we go through this is how we evolve. And again, if you break an agreement, it's okay. You just start again. And that's kind of the rule of life. Something we should teach our children too, so they don't get, a lot of kids get real worked up if things aren't moving to perfection for them. So take the pressure off of yourself, teach others to do the same. I think that is the best thing we could do in our lives, really, truly. That and love one another. So we're gonna go ahead and relax and go ahead and sit on your block, chair, laying down, whatever you need to do. Again, hands are any which way you want them. I typically do palms up. Sometimes I hold a mudra. We're gonna relax our shoulders. Go ahead and close your eyes or find a drishti. Relax your body. We'll do 3 deep breaths in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And on that exhale, I want you to relax your shoulders and your spine. Go ahead and inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, exhale, now as we've done before, of course I want you to return to your regular breathing, preferably in through the nose, out through the nose. If you have to use mouth breath, that is certainly okay. Whatever is comfortable for you. I want you to go ahead, focusing on your inhale and exhale, following that breath, and finding ease. I'd like you to go, like we've done before, and just to a quiet, calm place, whether that just means in your mind or visioning yourself, maybe sitting on a park bench. Wherever that is, find that comfortable place and relax. Paying attention to your breath, finding calm, I'd like you to bring up a time in which you were feeling overloaded. Were you preparing for an event, a vacation, holidays? A time in which you had so much to do and your mind was overwhelmed. Bring that feeling up. I want you to think about how you could have simplified all of those things on your list. When we take time to reevaluate, we can give ourselves a little break. You can pull out those things that are the most important and leave the rest. In the future, when this happens, when you want to do your best, but you tend to not pay attention to where you are at that time and what you are capable of doing, I would like you to stop, breathe, and clear your mind. And give yourself grace. Give yourself grace to only do what you can handle. And not to do these things that are on our list to impress other people or to feed our ego. Give yourself grace. I'd like you to think about what is the one thing you can do for yourself to ease the stress that you put yourself under. When you come up with that idea of how to give yourself grace and relieve stress, and yet still doing your best, I want you to hang on to that and take that with you. Now, you can go ahead and come back, wiggling your fingers, rolling shoulders, bringing our hands to heart center. I appreciate you practicing with me today. Always do your best, but don't stress and give yourself grace. Namaste, friends. Remember to comment underneath if you are interested in winning the Four Agreements book. You will not be sorry that you have it, I promise you. Go in peace, everyone. We will be drawing next Saturday, so see you then. Bye-bye, friends.